Hello students, today we are going to discuss the thesis writing part of the research method or the research methodology. When we talk about the term thesis or the thesis writing, so it will describe all the essential parts, or you can say the component of a thesis, and in addition to this, what are the guidelines, what are the do's and don'ts which we have to keep in our mind while writing the thesis over a research problem. So students, as we all know that research is a basically object oriented thing or the objective oriented activity in which there is a specific objective which we have to attain in order to solve our research problem. So after having the data collection and data analysis, we have to go through the findings or the results. Now it is a time to write each and every fact which we have gone through in our research work in the form of a document. So that type of activity or the final step in the research is known as thesis writing. So starting with the very first slide, first of all, we should know that what actually thesis is. So how can we define the term thesis? So thesis is basically a written work which is resulting from the original research, especially one submitted for higher degree in a university. So how can we define the term thesis? Thesis is the documentation part of the research, because the original research, the term original research reflect the research work done by a researcher. In addition to make a research more effective, we have to take some practical examples or the practical perspective also, right? So here the ultimate and the documentation form, that's why it is written as a written work, because the documentation part of the research is in the form of thesis or report writing. Two terms are there, thesis writing and report writing. Thesis writing is very specific because thesis is the outcome of a research work which is originally done by a researcher, while your report is also a document part, but the research may be your progress report, and some other formats of report can be your scientific report, non-scientific report, regular report, popular report, right? So these are the formats of the report. Report is also used as a document to represent the findings, to represent the facts behind a problem and the associated concepts also, right? But here we have to concentrate on the topic which is given in our syllabus. That is specifically it is given as thesis writing. So thesis, we all know that it is a written work derived from original research work. And why thesis is written? Because it is written in order to represent the facts identified or obtained by the researcher, and it is submitted to the university or the institution to getting a higher degree or to obtaining a higher degree, right, related to a specific topic or a specific subject, right? Why write a thesis? Means here we are going to discuss the aims or the objective behind writing of thesis. As we all know that thesis is the documentation part or the written work of the research is thesis. So why there is a need to write a thesis? Is our research is incompleted without having a proper thesis? So here I am going to discuss some facts behind writing of thesis. So science aims to find pattern, trends and structure in the experiments. Means whatever experiments, whatever logics we have covered in our research work or original research work, it is the time to represent or reveal all those facts in front of the others, right? Then good scientific writing aim to bring forward in the text structure. again scientific term has been used. Why we use the term science, scientific again and again? Because it is based on certain logics. It is a sequential manner of activities which are oriented towards a final output of a thing. That's why we use the term science or scientific, right? So a good scientific writing of the thesis basically aim to bring forward in the text structure, because whatever we have done in our complete research work in the form of data collection, in the form of literature review and all that, that is the practical approach or the practical work. But here we have to represent all the things in the text structure in a very specific format, in the very specific form of the document, so that the other people can have the idea, can have the information related to our research topic. Then organization of scientific knowledge means whatever knowledge we have collected in the thesis, we have to organize. Organize means a definite structure, a definite sequencing of all the things which are interrelated to each other, are arranged in a fixed manner. So whatever knowledge, whatever information a researcher have collected in his or her real or the original research work, it is the time to organize all the thing in a very good structured manner, so we can make it more presentable in front of the others. That is the main aim of the thesis. Then what is in the thesis means here we are talking about a broad categories of the things or the content of the thesis. So addresses a problem or series of problems, means a very specific and very concrete type of thing which first of all we have to cover, that is the what is the research problem or the series of the problems associated. There must be a single problem or there may be a series of interrelated problems also, but the condition is that all the problems should be relevant to our research topic or the research problem, right? So first of all we have to address the problems and the series of the problems associated with our research topic. Then describe what was known about the problem, means it may be possible related to the research topic, related to the research problem, some information we were having at the beginning, but some information we have to collect or we have to go through during our research work, because in every research we have to find out certain facts or figures or information which were not revealed yet. That's why we are considering this as an original research work, not a copied matter from any other researcher, right? So here we have to describe the information that we are having in the beginning related to our research problem or the research topic. Then what did you solve the problem, means what are the methods, what are the methodology, what tools you have applied, you have used in order to solve that particular research problem or the research equation in the form of the hypothesis, if any. If there is a possibility of hypothesis, so what things we have applied in order to solve the hypothesis or the proof or disproof of the hypothesis. Then what do you think the result means? Here we have to concentrate or focus on the result part, means finding of the study, what we have obtained after having the original work, means whatever information we were having in the beginning, then after on the basis of those facts we have collect the further data, right? And after having the data analysis we have to represent the results or the finding of the study. So what are the meaning of those results? That is also important part of the thesis. Then how further progress can be made? Here we have to explore the new possibilities of having more research work in that particular area. Suppose we have done a research related to the green marketing or the green, you can say the green consumer behavior. So in this segment, what are the other things, what are the other possibilities of developing new insights that we have to reveal in our research thesis? Then we talk about structure of a thesis. So structure and format both are different thing, because format is actually a layout of a research. What chapters should be there and what sequence to be followed, that is your layout or the format of the thesis. But if we talk about the structure of the thesis, structure means what chapter will be used in the beginning and which chapter will be used in the middle and the ending part of the thesis. If we talk about broadly categorization of the chapters of a thesis, so here 4 parts are there: introduction, methods, results and discussion. These are the four chapters. Introduction is the very beginning part of the thesis, because introduction will reveal all the facts, all the concepts, all the theories along with the previous year's studies also. Means what is our research topic, what is our research problem, what information we are having, what information we have to reveal. So all these facts should be revealed and added in case of our introduction part.